Welcome to Mindset. I am Jennifer Dahlberg. I am the Operations Manager at Infinite Yes. I am also a certified professional coach and a trainer in Mindset and the Enneagram. If you haven't already watched my brief bio video, I invite you to do that. While I use many personal development tools, and I am always open to finding more, my favorite tool for myself is a daily mindset practice that has been cultivated from many different personal development tools. My daily mindset practice is what transformed me personally and broke the cycle of self-limiting beliefs that led to self-destructive decisions that resulted in negative circumstances in my life. Once I understood how my thoughts impacted my choices and therefore my results, I felt like I figured out the key to everything in my own journey. My daily mindset practice is how I learned to stop shaming myself and learn to accept who I am and believe in my own power. My daily mindset practice has transformed my personal relationships to balanced, healthy ones and has improved my professional experiences to levels of success I didn't even realize I could attain. Welcome to Managing Your Mindset. I created this mindset course to share some of the concepts and tools that help me transform my own life, both personally and professionally. This course includes video presentations, PDF assessments, homework, activities, and journaling prompts designed for you to move at your pace through the concepts and evaluate what tools will work for you to achieve your goals. There are a lot of resources being presented here for you to evaluate the effectiveness for your use. As we move through the content, you will understand that this is not about happy thinking. This is a process to improved thinking. This information will integrate best when you make a daily commitment to it. 10 minutes a day is better than binge watching one day a month. Allow yourself to integrate at your own pace and don't give up on the process. Each module will introduce concepts like how the mind works, thoughts to emotions, self-acceptance, personal responsibility, developing a growth mindset, goal setting, positive thinking, connection, confidence, and more. In each of the modules, there will be a transcript of the video for the hearing impaired and PDF downloads of homework assignments designed to help you integrate the information. You can look at these after each video or work ahead. There are no rules. There will be assessments, worksheets, journaling prompts, and activities. The homework in this course is designed to uncover you. We will have questioning worksheets, assessments, and activities to challenge your thinking about yourself and about personal growth in general. Why do I recommend assessments? I feel like assessments help us see ourselves in an unfiltered light and uncover what makes us unique while reminding us that we are not alone. Assessments are a great tool to mirror the things about us that are amazing and for challenging what we don't see in our daily lives. If you answer an assessment with openness, often you uncover the answers about how you are limiting yourself or what boxes you define yourself by. In discovering what boxes we put ourselves in, we can learn how to embrace ourselves and also how to get out of the box. We learn awareness of what is working for us and how we get in our own way. Plus, it's just fun to discover ourselves and how amazing we already are. Why do I assign homework? The simple answer is to challenge you to look at what drives you, who you are, and to own your power. Some lessons will be companioned with quick assignments. Some will require more attention. I highly encourage you to drop your defenses around the questions I will be asking you. There is no reason to defend because there is no judgment about your answers. Feeling defensive can be an unconscious response, so I challenge you to form awareness around this feeling as we go through the course. There are no right or wrong answers. They are just answers, your truth. The questions are asked solely for you to uncover what may be your superpower or what may be holding you back. Dig deep, allow for awareness, and let go of any self-judgment. The more honest you are, the better results you will unleash. Journaling helps us gather data about thoughts, emotions, choices, and behaviors. It creates awareness to help us create change when appropriate. Journaling is important because it's open-ended. It can be as shallow or as deep as you want to go, and it's completely judgment-free because it's just about you. Journaling does not need to be handwriting in a book, although I find that to be the best format. Journaling could also be typing it on your laptop or into your notes app on your phone, or using voice to text to dictate to your phone. What matters is not how you journal, but that you are open and honest with yourself about your answers. Each section will have 3 journaling prompts. You can answer one or answer all 3. It's up to you. Mindset is not just about using assessments, homework, and journaling to create awareness. It's also about embodying physical practices to reinforce our new ways of thinking. I will suggest an activity each lesson to get your body involved in your mindset practice. My recommendation is that you don't just do these activities once. If you can create habits of including these activities into your routine, your mindset will shift much faster. Studies have shown that it takes 400 repetitions to retrain our unconscious mind, but if you integrate play, it only takes 12. So as you learn these activities, incorporate the ones that create positive thoughts and emotions and make them a part of your regular mindset practice. Most of all, allow for your process and remind yourself throughout that there is no judgment, only awareness. There is so much power in awareness, and it's time to own your power. So what is mindset? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's how you set your mind. It's how you choose to interact in situations or how you respond to circumstances based on your set of core beliefs. Mindset affects how you interact with the world, how you think, what you feel, the choices you make, and how you behave. Everyone is using mindset every day. The challenge is, are they aware of how they are using it and how they can improve it to create better outcomes in their life? The reality is that everything in your life, whether you are aware of it or not, is affecting your mindset. Creating a mindset practice helps you to be the one in charge of your mindset instead of your mindset being in charge of you. Why do I work with mindset? The bottom line is I have to. You see, I grew up believing that I was never good enough or worthy of love. My home environment was filled with addiction and abuse. I lived in fear every day and was either emotionally abused or neglected as if I didn't exist. I grew up feeling like my only value was in serving the needs of others, but that nothing I wanted or needed was of value, and I was selfish to even want any of my needs met. Deep in my soul, I knew this wasn't right, but as a child, you are at the mercy of the adults around you, and if they tell you that abuse is love, what choice do you have but to believe them? It creates a distrust in yourself, and it's a lot to unpack as an adult. Even when you learn the truth, you can still fall back on that old conditioning. I was fortunate to have been born with a strong soul compass, and it led me to defy my family and seek out hope. I became an emotional couch surfer of the families of my friends. I sought out new information of what love really was to combat what I was conditioned to believe. Intuitively, I had begun to utilize mindset techniques as a child, even though I had no idea what they meant, and I truly believe it is why I was able to survive. In my teen years, my depression over my deep feelings of worthlessness manifested in suicide attempts. Thankfully, there was just enough light in me that I failed. But I continued on a path of making choices that weren't healthy for me because I hadn't realized yet that I could choose better. I sought out therapy, I studied psychology, I started peer counseling and accountability groups. I looked for mentors and women I could aspire to be like, emotionally healthy women I could model myself after. I went to self-help seminars, read books, listened to podcasts, all of it. I didn't realize at the time that all of these paths were forming my mindset practice that has become my strength. All I knew was that I needed a path of healing to follow and that I wanted to help others find that path as well. Mindset is an umbrella term for me. It really encompasses all of the tools I have uncovered that help me not only undo the damage of my childhood, but that help me focus on the woman I want to be today and in the future. My mindset practice allows for me to love myself and to set my boundaries so that the people in my life are healthy for me as well. It improves my relationship with myself, my relationships with others, and my professional endeavors. My mindset practice has opened my eyes to the unique gifts I possess that the world tried to shame me for. I now understand my sensitivity and soft skills are my superpowers, both in my personal relationships and in my professional life. But I didn't know that until I committed to my daily mindset practice. It's not that life doesn't kick my butt sometimes, it's just that with my mindset tools, I am able to overcome challenges and get back up. Before my mindset practice, if someone said something negative to me, I might wallow in depression for 6 months. Now I can cry for 6 minutes, and that then disrupt that negative thought pattern and redirect myself toward positive outcomes. I am able to set goals for myself and achieve them with greater results than I even set out for in the first place. I'm not perfect, I never will be, and using mindset tools has given me the understanding that I don't have to be. I can just be the best version of me and help others to learn that as well by introducing these concepts. You may not be able to choose situations that you find yourself in, but you can choose your response. You can choose your mindset. Mindset is about how you train your brain. It's not about natural ability or talent. It's about a commitment to growth. Anyone can have a strong mindset, no matter their gifts, talents, advantages, or disadvantages. Mindset doesn't care if you were born wealthy or in poverty, to a single mom or a parenting team, what religion you practice, what level of education you possess, your cultural background, or any of the other millions of boxes we put ourselves and others in daily. Mindset is not about what you can already do. It's about what you are willing to learn. Let me repeat that. Mindset is about what you are willing to learn. Much like if you were to embark on a physical training regimen to run a marathon or compete in a bodybuilding competition, a mindset practice is about creating a strategy to build the muscle of your mind to achieve your goals. It's not a quick fix. It's a lifestyle change. It's a commitment to a process. It will improve your life. How are you spending your bandwidth and time? What content do you take in? Who do you spend your time with? Are these inputs helping you with your mindset? How you spend your time and bandwidth is how you are training your brain. You deserve to achieve your goals, find confidence, focus, happiness, and live your best life. Get the most from this course. Commit to doing the coursework. Prioritize setting aside the time to learn this transformative information. And most of all, trust the process. In this course, we will discuss different mindset concepts, strategies, and practice options to help you find the tools that will work for you. Mindset is not a one-size-fits-all. It is as unique as you are. This course presents a lot of resources. Pace yourself and work as you can. 10 minutes a day is better than 1 hour a month because mindset work takes repetition to be the most effective. The online course contains videos, companion worksheets, homework, activities, journaling prompts, and assessments to help you learn about yourself and to guide you through each of these concepts. Each of these have been designed to open your thought processes up. There are no right or wrong answers, just answers. If you've never heard these things, it could feel overwhelming. You just didn't know what you didn't know, so give yourself some room to process. There is no such thing as judgment in this course. Nothing is good or bad. It just is. What you get from this course will be dependent on what you put into it. I am excited to share these concepts with you, and I hope they will impact you the way they have transformed my own personal and professional development. As you go through the homework and activities, I encourage you to be honest with yourself and to value the amazing person you already are. Every experience you have had up to now has made you the resilient person you are, so start off with the gold star for you. After all, you are here taking this course and expanding your mind. This puts you ahead of most of the people you encounter. Reminder, no matter how slow you are running a marathon, you are still lapping the guy on the couch. Together, we will explore a variety of mindset concepts, tools, strategies, and activities. You will be challenged and encouraged to think about what works best for you. Just as one eating or workout plan brings fantastic results to one person, another person might benefit more from a different plan. Some of these concepts and tools will be aha moments for you, and others will be meh. Dive deeper into what sparks you and gloss over what doesn't. This program is for you to help you create strategies that work for you, not to conform you. For many of us, the idea of personal growth development is a foreign concept. It's not like we were taught these concepts in school or even just exposed to the idea of them. Most of our parents didn't learn them either, so how were we supposed to know it? Many of us were taught to fear personal growth development or told it was weak to ask for help. In fact, I would argue that most of our experiences were within systems of limited thinking that wanted to keep us from finding out this valuable information, because people who haven't discovered the freedom of personal growth don't want you to either. The good news is it's never too late to break free from limited thinking and find liberation. Most people believe that life just happens and we have little to no control over it. People believe the circumstances they are born into or the natural gifts and abilities they possess or lack thereof are just the cards they are dealt, and they have to learn to play them. Therefore, people find themselves in survival mode, trying to control the world around them, reacting to each event or numbing themselves out from experiencing it altogether. These people are having a near-life experience, not fully living, just passing time and trying to get from one event to the next. Every little obstacle feels like a huge wall to hurdle, and as you can imagine, that leads to a very stressed and unhappy life. The thing is, they just don't know what they don't know. They weren't told about the superpower we possess in our wonderful brains. Most of us don't realize that we do have control over how we think, feel, choose, and act. We are not at the mercy of the world, and therefore we are not victims of our circumstances. No matter what your personal or professional goals are, the reason you have these goals is to experience some sort of positive emotion or outcome. A mindset practice will help you reprogram your supercomputer brain to process the information around you so you can respond in a way that works for you and bring those goals into reality. You can live your life fully experiencing positive emotions, outcomes, success, and happiness. I'm a pop culture fan and bond with my adult sons over Marvel movies. Captain America says, "I can do this all day." The reason the Marvel comic book character Steve Rogers was chosen to be a super soldier wasn't because he was already equipped with a strong body. It was because he was equipped with a strong mind. His determination to get up and keep fighting no matter how life knocked him down is why he was chosen to be the first super soldier that became Captain America. He had the most important strength of all, the strength of his mind. It was his outlook, the hero he already was in his mindset, that made him the perfect candidate to experience super strength. Did you know that it is our thoughts that generate emotions? It's true. Our emotions are not based on what is happening. They are based on what we think about what is happening. It's how we think about circumstances that generate how we feel about them, good, bad, ugly, or pretty. For example, have you ever been sad because you wanted something but didn't have it? Did you know you weren't actually sad because you didn't have it? You were sad because you thought you were sad about not having it. Let me explain it a different way. During the time that you didn't have what you thought you wanted, did you ever experience being happy? Of course you did. You were thinking about something else, and that thought made you happy. As you build your awareness around how you are thinking, you will begin to have power in how you are feeling. So let's take it to the next step. As you improve how you are feeling, you will also improve the decisions you make. And as you make improved decisions, you will get improved results. New mindset, new results. What you will need to commit to for your own personal growth success. Daily practice. You don't win Super Bowls by tossing a football to your friend one time in the backyard. It takes practice and hard work. Practice is about dedication. Mindset practice is no different. You have to commit to doing it even when you don't want to continue in the process even when it doesn't feel good, knowing that you can't reach the results you want in life by continuing to operate in the same way you always had. What did Albert Einstein say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. No one else can do this work for you. It is something you have to do yourself, for yourself. Don't wait to feel motivated. You may never feel motivated. If you do it, you will feel motivated. Nike wasn't wrong when they created Just Do It. Allow room for grief. Most people don't know that grief for the loss of our previous ways of doing things is natural. Allow yourself to experience grief over change. Even a positive change requires you to let go of something. That something may create grief in you, and that's not a bad thing. Grieving just means that it mattered to you. And let's face it, if it's in your life, it matters to you, even if it wasn't serving you. Whether something is labeled as positive or negative doesn't matter. What matters is that you give yourself permission to let go of what isn't serving you and to embrace the new mindset you want to embody. Remember, your emotions are valid, powerful, and deserve to be acknowledged. Some people are taught their emotions need to be ignored or are made to feel wrong for emotions making them weak. Mindset practice makes room for success through feeling and working with your emotions through awareness of the thoughts that led to those emotions. As we learn strategies to improve our thoughts, those emotions will also feel more improved. There's no need to be judging or limiting ourselves in any way. Identify the hurdles that could prevent you from your daily practice and completing your homework. Eliminate them before they start. Set reminders. Schedule a time for yourself to do your work. Set up in a place with minimal distractions. Don't allow yourself excuses. Allow yourself to choose yourself. Just like you take a long road trip mile by mile, so is the journey of personal growth. We will need to plot out the best course for the journey we want to have. We will want to make sure our vehicle can safely get us there. We will need to allow time for rest, to refuel, and to enjoy the scenery. Buckle up and let's hit the road. All homework assignments are in PDF format in your module library. I am going to briefly explain what is attached to each module at the end of each video. This module includes 3 PDF assessments: Mindset Assessment, Identifying Problem Areas, and the Love Language Assessment. These 3 assessments are designed to bring awareness to why you think and do what you think and do. There are no wrong or right answers as you evaluate yourself. Remember, we aren't assigning judgment to anything you uncover in your mindset work. We are learning tools and strategies to assess what is working for us and what we can improve. You can't improve anything you can't see, feel, or acknowledge, so just be honest with yourself and embrace the process. So let's pause and take a moment to evaluate where you are now. This will be helpful to see how far you've come as you implement the tools and strategies that speak to you. This activity is designed to give you room for that process. Do not worry if it's challenging. I still struggle with quieting my mind. If your mind wanders, let it. Don't judge it. Notice it and gently steer yourself back into the activity. If you need it or even just prefer it, there is a guided video for this activity. Journaling can take whatever form works for you. Use a notebook, write it in your notes app on your phone, whatever fits your lifestyle and level of digging. What matters most is that you are honest with yourself. These journaling questions can be found in the module. How do you feel about taking this course? Are you excited, skeptical, indifferent, other? What are your fears about taking this course? What do you hope changes from taking this course? Thank you, and I will see you in the next module.